Well, hello there, my young readers, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, welcome. We have heard overwhelmingly from you guys that you want Clifford to stay. He will be a permanent part of the lineup of stories here on the channel. The playlist for Clifford has already begun, so keep a watch out for that. Well, guys, if you're ready, go ahead, go get your snacks, go get your drinks, pause the video, run to the bathroom, come on back, and we'll get started. Stay tuned. The name of this story is called Clifford to the Rescue by Norman Bridwell. I'm Emily Elizabeth, and this is my dog Clifford. Clifford likes to eat. And he likes to play. But most of all, Clifford likes to help. A kitten was in danger. Clifford was right there. And when Clifford's friends were trapped behind a fence, Clifford came to the rescue. Clifford's brother Nero is also very helpful. Nero is a rescue dog at a fire station. Clifford and I visited him. While we were there, the alarm rang. We followed the fire truck. Nero rushed into the building. Clifford helped him. One day, Clifford and I saw a sign that said the circus was in town. A smaller sign said the circus needed help. So Clifford slipped into an elephant suit and gave them a hand. I mean a tail. Last year, our town celebrated its birthday with a big parade. Suddenly, a man ran up and stopped the parade. There was trouble ahead at the bridge. Clifford and I rushed off as fast as we could. Oh no, the bridge had collapsed. Clifford did some quick thinking. Can you guess what happened then? The big parade went on as planned, but Clifford wasn't in it. He was under it. One day, I was walking my big red dog when a car came speeding past us. And right behind it came a police car. The police were chasing robbers. Clifford took a shortcut and caught the robbers. The police were happy. I'm so proud of my big red dog. Well, that ends our story. And I don't know about you, but I noticed that Clifford has more adventure in one day than I have seen in any other story.
I noticed it, little darling. And in fact, I also noticed that Emily Elizabeth sticks to Clifford like glue.
She has to. She rides him like a horse, but he's a dog. So whatever catches his attention, he grabs at it, almost instantaneous. So she has developed the ability to stick to him like glue.
She has. And, you can't say that it's not miraculous what Clifford can do. I mean, his size alone is miraculous, and they have learned how to use it, to help people.
Yeah. Only problem with that is that sometimes a lot of thought doesn't go along with the help. Sometimes the help kind of goes a little too far to the point that it's not help, but it's kind of a mess, so to speak. But they learn how to correct the mess.
Yeah, they do. And, the first story that we had on here, Clifford has a thing for helping cats. And the first story that we did last week, he was trying to help a lady with her cat, get the cat down from the limb, and while holding it, it slipped, and that cat went flying. Well, in this story, he sees a cat going across the street, and he sees a car coming, so he wants to prevent an accident, so he jumps in front of the car, and now, instead of, an accident happening that could have been detrimental to the cat, instead, it's detrimental to the guy's car. So now he got him a big bill.
Yeah, he got a big bill trying to get that car fixed. Now, he also, he might have a thing about helping the cats, but it doesn't stop there. Because remember, in this story, he found some of his dog friends that were trapped, and I'm assuming by a dog catcher, that he helped get out of the fence, let them climb up on them and on out of that fence.
And what's really cool is that they knew what to do. They knew that once Clifford, dropped his head down over that fence, that they could use that to walk out of the fence by climbing over Clifford. But what I find really, really interesting in this story is the introduction of his brother, Nero.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, what? So this must be, when they say brother, like an adoption kind of thing. I don't know.
Must be.
But, Nero being a Dalmatian, and I just love Dalmatians.
Me too.
They just are just a wonder to behold. But this Dalmatian, and from a lot of the stories, Dalmatians are one of, firemen's mascots, if you will. That's the dog that, firemen have been associated with. But this dog he's a hero, just like, Clifford, but he's just a regular size dog hero.
Right, and Clifford and Emily picked the right day to go visit Nero, that he was able to use his height to help them with a call on a fire that was happening. And I think his height was taller than the ladder they were using, and it helped get some people down. So he saved lives that day.
He did. Now, because of his height, the things that he can do, like I said, it is miraculous. You remember where they had an issue with a bridge that had collapsed, and they needed that bridge to have that parade that the town was having. So what they do? Had Clifford go under the bridge, have the bridge come up and be stable because of Clifford. And Clifford was supposed to be in the parade, but instead he ended up having it so that they can get through it by being under the bridge and allowing it to be a safe, transport to the other side of the bridge. And that's just one of the things that I'm like, wow, what a dog.
Now, what about the police chase? The thing that gets me is that Clifford did what dogs do. Once they realize there's something being chased, well, now they want to go chasing. So when Clifford joined in the chase and was able to get the bad guys, I'm like, well, he did what a dog does.
Well, what occurred to me was, with Clifford doing all of this, the rescuing, the running, the chasing, he's got to be using up a lot of energy, which means it needs to be refueled. And the only way you do that is by feeding him. Ooh. That has got to be a mighty task. And I don't even want to think about how much that mighty task costs.
Now, see, everybody was enjoying everything until you brought that up. Can you imagine what the owners of Clifford must go through? And I don't even want to think about it because back in the day when I had a pet dog, that, making sure you keep your dog fed and healthy and everything, that was a task in itself. Can you imagine with a dog like Clifford having to do that? Oh my goodness.
I could not imagine. I really couldn't. Well, little darling, that's my time. I will see all of you all in the next video. Bye!
I'll see you in the next video, Try. Well, there goes Miss Triangel. And again, she's dropping her brand of knowledge on us. Let me just tell you, that blows my mind when I think about what it takes to feed Clifford, keep Clifford healthy. Wow, I'm still picking up my jaw off the floor. Well, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this story, and I hope you were able to get something out of it, a nice little takeaway jewel. Well, until next time, my young readers, I am your little darling narrator, out.